Hello, this is video 2 in my series on managing anxiety in the workplace, recorded for Mental Health Awareness Week. So I looked in the previous video at what is anxiety? You know, those thoughts and feelings and ruminations about I'm not good enough, what if I get it wrong, what if I make a mistake, what if I mess up, what if I'm found out. And today I'd like to talk about the coping mechanisms that many of us use, unhealthy coping mechanisms that we might use to manage our anxiety. Again, I am an expert on this. During my career as a Reuters journalist based in the Houses of Parliament, travelling with the Prime Minister, I used dysfunctional coping mechanisms to manage my anxiety. They included binge eating, so I would binge in secret on food. I would then starve, extreme diet and restrict so that I wouldn't put on weight, so that I could manage my weight. I would run around the park a million times to try and lose the weight that I might have put on through binging. I would binge drink, and binge drinking was very common in the circles that I moved in the journalism circles, in Parliament, in politics, in natural disaster reporting and war zone reporting, you know, this extreme emotions, anxiety. We often drank a lot, and perhaps you do that in your profession if it's high adrenaline, you know, deadlines, rushing, hurrying, always very driven. So I used to drink too much. Sometimes I drank until I blacked out. I would engage in extreme overworking, so I really struggled to take time off work, to take time off in lieu after a foreign trip. I always stayed late and I showed up early, and I had this perfectionism that I had to work so hard because I didn't feel good enough. I had to overwork. Other coping mechanisms, well, I got myself into unhealthy relationships, unhealthy romantic relationships. Although there wasn't much romance, they were dysfunctional. You know, I would date unavailable people, I would push away available people, I was in constant crisis and chaos with my love life. So binge eating, under eating, drinking too much, you know, some people take drugs, running too far and too fast, constantly busy, working too hard, and you know, dysfunctional relationships. So I wonder if you have some other coping mechanisms to manage your anxiety. So take a moment after this video, or pause the video, and ask yourself if you are engaging in unhealthy coping mechanisms to manage your anxiety. And I'll be back with another video soon.